it, don't jerk it. Morning everybody, Jason, Cody, always outdoors. I decided just to come with Cody and film him this morning. It rained just about all night. The temperatures, I think it's like high 40s right now, and it's supposed to be dropping all day. Wind's blowing pretty hard, but I think the rain hadn't been stopped long. I think they'll probably get on their feet here in a little while. Even though it is a little windy with that temperature dropping, it might get pretty good here in a little bit. It's just starting to break daylight. So the deer are moving pretty good. The temperature's dropping. Some of my camera work this morning's a little shaky. I didn't bring my tripod. When they're a long way off, it is hard to stay steady, but two nice bucks so far. Got chances to get big. They ain't quite big enough yet. Alright y'all, me and Cody had a good morning on this morning. We went out and ate breakfast, played with the dogs, piddled around. Then we ate lunch. And just been kind of piddling, and we back at it this evening. Wind's still blowing, it's still cold, but maybe old big boy will get up and walk today. Alright y'all, Cody's out getting the gate. We had a heck of a day today. Saw a lot of deer, saw a lot of nice bucks. We saw everything but the one we was looking for, but that's why they call it hunting. We'll see what happens next. Alright y'all, we back at it this evening. I'm in a spot I hadn't been all year. Don't hunt up here a lot. But this stand's got bow windows in it. So we're gonna see if we can get lucky and get one to walk by in range. See what happens. Wind should be okay. Alright y'all, I've seen 3 cross down the road. I had the camera set up over in this window and didn't move it. I saw one go down this lane. I can't believe I had nothing come out here in this field. It's got good clover in it. We ain't too far from dark. 30s this morning. Sun is just starting to crack. Gonna be a little while before it's daylight. Maybe it'll be a good morning. It's pretty still. Well, ended up being a pretty good morning. Not just a ton of deer. They kind of in a little funk right now. Funk, a lull, whatever you want to call it. I think a lot of these old little bugs is starting to hammer these does. So every time they come out, they get run off and all that stuff. They hiding in the bushes, but everything seems to be a little on edge. But 2 up-and-coming superstars this morning we saw for sure. Well, I got one on video. I may not got the other on video, but I saw another. Anyway, about ready for some breakfast. Alright, morning everybody. We are back. It is breaking day. Already broke daylight. I am late this morning. But I haven't raised any windows yet. Didn't have time to get anywhere to where I could bring my boat. So we're just gonna sit up here a little while and see what happens. It's low 30s, got a heavy frost, so it may take them a little while to get going, but maybe we'll see something. I don't generally see a lot of turkeys when I'm deer hunting sometimes. Get some pictures here and there. That's worth getting up for right there. I got a picture of a big group up here pretty close the other day. I'm afraid they all hadn't flew down yet. They would get some fly down action. They a long way away, but they walking this way. That's what I get for being late. I was thinking about the wind's perfect for that little, we call it the house stand, the little blind down there on the ground that I've been trying to get one of my bow out of. They were right in front of it. That's what I get for hitting the snooze. Now I just gotta watch them. gobbling this spring, boy. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be good. Alright, y'all, it's just breaking daylight. Kinda calm this morning, a little cloudy, a little cool. Back with Cody this morning. Seeing if we can't get another big one down. Alright, y'all, we back locked and loaded this afternoon by myself. It's been kind of little cool all day and the wind has been blowing, but it is a pretty day. I believe they'll move close to dark. The deer's moving pretty good. Had that one doe come by a while ago. Wrong window kinda, and she never stopped. She was kinda running. I thought that bobcat was gonna walk down the field, but he didn't stay but just a second. Still a little early. Well, that bobcat keeps popping in and out, trying to get the camera on him and get a shot. And then that bug come out, 9 point. And I do have my recurve with me. He needs another year or two though. That's hard to pass up with the recurve. Had him in about, I don't know, 12, 15 yards. Alright, y'all, me and Cody's back at it again this afternoon. We up here after this heavy horn deer that Cody's been hunting that came up right up close to me that one day. Been pretty cool all day. Winds blowing like 10 to 15. Hadn't been getting pictures like normal. I'm pretty sure these older bucks is laying up with does right now. It's been going on a few days, so at any moment it should break. And they should be out looking for another one. And we just hoping we hear when he goes to looking, so I don't know. There's 2 spots we've been chasing him and the wind's not right for the other one. I'm in the spot where he came in close on us the other day. Just hoping for the best. Hope he's out looking for another one this evening or wanting a great turkeys on some clover. Bunch of them, ain't it? Guys still coming. Big old group of hens. Down here somewhere. Just chased a doe out there. Turkey's wondering what's going on. I'd be looking for that bacon to come out. Maybe he's in there somewhere. Where's he at? There he is. He's watching her. Oh, big boy liable to be behind him. He ain't wanting to come out. Turkeys don't know what they're doing. What is he, a 6-boy? No, he's a little 8-boy. Alright, here he comes, action. Chasing her off. Alright, y'all, back locked and loaded this evening. I could never decide where I wanted to go. Kinda got a goofy wind today. Got a lot of east in it. It has been cool all day today though. So I come got in a spot that I ain't been all year. May have came here once last year, so I think it's been pretty quiet here. Just kind of sit back. I noticed this field's got super clover in it. It always does, but they have ate it down, and the cold weather's got it knocked back. But we'll just see what happens. I like sitting there. I just wanted to go somewhere different. I wanted to go bow hunting, and I guess I kind of got lazy, or I don't know. But this stand don't have bow windows, and where they normally would come, I can't shoot out the door, so we'll see what happens. Alright, y'all. It ain't far from dark, and I ain't seen nothing. That deer is acting funny right now. Alright, y'all, I'm back at it this morning. I slipped up here. I was just a little bit late. I've seen 2 bucks down there. One of them, he's kind of stomping. I think he's a pretty good deer. Guarantee you they got a doe hemmed up in there. I hadn't seen the doe yet, but I've seen the 2 bucks. Oh, there he comes. That better buck just ran across the road. I don't think he was a shooter. I bet he's running that. I think the doe's on the left side of the road. I bet another nice buck cross up there a while ago and I couldn't get the camera on it. I know these older bucks are locked down with these does right now. These does are hiding in the bushes. I could do a lot better. Excuse me if I'd get in a climber or something and get in the bushes with them. I guess I've just been being lazy. Trying not to just put too much pressure on them right now. Anyway, still a good little morning hunt. I took my camera off the tripod. I'll be a little shaky. That deer's way down this road. Just walking. No, he's trotting. Show y'all how far he is. He's way down there. Here got some heavy horns. Alright y'all, we're back at it again. Got Cody with me. We are back and still chasing the broke up heavy horn 10-point. Winds turned around, so we had to jump in a different stand. Just playing cat and mouse with him. I did get a picture of him a couple of days ago, so pretty sure he's still alive. Just laid up with a doe or something somewhere, so I'm hoping it'll break loose and we'll get lucky before long. Alright y'all, I'm running a little late this afternoon. Still pretty cool. The wind's out of the southeast again. Kind of messed up for most of my stuff, so I'm slipping into a spot where I believe the wind will be pretty good. Try to catch one crossing. Spot I hadn't been into all year. Might get lucky. That deer was about 500 or 600 yards away. About slipped across on me. Just walking. I'm not crazy about this rut. I mean, you can get lucky at any time, but you just never know where they're going to be walking out. A lot of guessing during the rut. You start hunting specific deer, it really makes it hard. It's fun though when you're somewhere you ain't sat and one just pops out. There's a doe in there running around, apparently in heat. I've seen 2 bugs, smaller ones. Keep waiting on something big to be behind them. Alright y'all, we back at it again. It has warmed up a bunch. think it's low, probably mid-60s, not just too bad. But when it's been down in the 20s and 30s and high, low 50s, it feels warm. But anyway, I've been hauling old Rose for quite a while now. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, whatever. And I was wanting to put her on a track with Spur, and I hadn't done that yet. And she's not far from having puppies, so my goal this evening is probably the first one that comes out this afternoon. I want to get a track in with her before I have to put her up to have these puppies. So plan to do this and probably won't see a thing, but we'll see what happens. Alright y'all, me and Cody's back locked and loaded. It's warmed up just a little bit, little cool, but not cold. Supposed to get some rain here after a while, so we hoping they move this morning. Just squeeze it, don't jerk it. Charlie, it was just about to get dark on us and that doe came out. It's a big old 8-point. Gonna go down here and make sure he ain't gonna get up. I think Cody made a pretty good shot, maybe a little back. That's a nice deer right there. Big old 8-point. Well, that's what happens. During the rut, it was slow pretty much all evening. Last few evenings, go from 0 to 100 in about 5 seconds. That doe, it came out. We'd been seeing some fawns around, and I said, that looks like a fawn. Done got pretty late. And I looked, I said, no, that's a grown doe by herself. She's kind of acting goofy. And I looked back in there in them short pines. I told Cody, it'd been about 5, maybe more, 5-10 minutes. I said, I see some tines out there. And then finally, he stepped out there in that lane. I said, I knew the deer. Pictures of him all summer. Just an old big 8-point. He's a nice one though. We gotta get down there and get the buggy and get him loaded up. Going the wrong way. Alright y'all, that happened so fast we didn't even hardly have time to get excited. Thank goodness for the winch. Got him loaded up in here. We headed out, getting late, muddy. We had a big rain last night. Alright, Cody's out getting the gate. Boy, we didn't even have time to get excited on that thing. We were actually, I told Cody we had just a few minutes left of daylight. I said, you ready to go? Because we ain't hardly seen much. We saw 2 spikes and 1 rack buck way off that had one side broke off. I said, you ready to go? I'm ready to get to the house. Yeah, we was kind of packing up. I was just finna put my binoculars in my pack, and a doe walked out up there. I said, whoa, better wait a minute. She was acting kind of funny. Then I swore I saw a rack, but anyway, it finally came out. And we just didn't even have time to get excited. Kind of shot him, loaded up, and got out of there. Anyway, we'll catch y'all on the next one.